Ladies and gentlemen, figures of all ages. Wow. The owner, Jaybeazt, will very soon. Saturday night, just me on the cam, talking gaming news, cracking jokes that slam. Maybe one viewer, maybe none at all, but I'll hype Battlefield 6 like I'm having a ball. Emotes or zero, chat might be slow, but we're vibing, we're chillin', stealing the show. Jaybeazt is live, say hi if you dare. Gaming, reacting, awkward jokes everywhere. From Battlefield, hype to leaks that confuse. Stick around, kick back, catch the Jaybeazt news. Warning, Jaybeazt may be cracking terrible jokes. You might need to survive on snacks, coffee, or sheer willpower. But hey, that's part of the fun. I spill the tea, comment on every game. Even if chat's silent, I'll still say your name. Dropping puns, dad jokes, maybe cringe a bit, but that's the vibe. Welcome to my lit pit. Emotes are zero, chat might be slow, but we're vibing, we're chillin', stealing the show. Jaybeazt is live, say hi if you dare. Gaming, reacting, awkward jokes everywhere. From Battlefield, hype to leaks that confuse. Stick around, kick back, catch the Jaybeazt news. Warning, Jaybeazt may be cracking terrible jokes. You might need to survive on snacks, coffee, or sheer willpower. But hey, that's part of the fun. I spill the tea, comment on every game. Even if chat's silent, I'll still say your name. Dropping puns, dad jokes, maybe cringe a bit, but that's the vibe. Welcome to my lit pit. Emotes are zero, chat might be slow, but we're vibing, we're chillin', stealing the show. Jaybeazt is live, say hi if you dare. Gaming, reacting, awkward jokes everywhere. From Battlefield, hype to leaks that confuse. Stick around, kick back, catch the Jaybeazt news. Controller in hand, headset a little crooked. Dropping hot takes, people should've looked it. New streamer energy, yeah, it's small but sweet. Join Jaybeazt Saturday night, pull up a seat. Jaybeazt is live, say hi if you dare. Gaming, reacting, awkward jokes everywhere. From Battlefield, hype to leaks that confuse. Stick around, kick back, catch the Jaybeazt news. And now, the stream is officially live. Let's go.
Hello. Hello. All right, we finally hit the weekend. Welcome to the Jaybeazt stream. Thank you for tuning in. We got a whole bunch of news to talk about today, and I have these headphones don't really work properly for me, so it's gonna be annoying today. But anyway, that's all right. We'll hustle through. No worries at all. How you guys been, man? It's been kind of a week for me. Kind of a good and bad week for me. But we got a whole bunch of games out. We got playing Borderlands 4, and we got Dying Light The Beazt is out. Everyone's talking about that right now. I haven't played the game. I finally actually started playing Assassin's Creed expansion. For those who has no idea, I am a big fan of Assassin's Creed franchise, even with its highs and lows. And I actually really enjoy playing Assassin's Creed Shadows. I know a lot of people don't like it. It's not a perfect game, but I actually had quite a bit of fun playing the game. It was actually quite fun. The landscapes and the whole entire world was beautiful. It's beautiful, and I've been waiting for the Awaji expansion, the free expansion. It's roughly about 10 hours or so, I think, and I just started playing through that. I haven't quite started the expansion itself yet because I haven't been playing all the bits and pieces they've been dropping along the way for the past few months, like few story expansions, like the free drops, and I gotta get through those before I start the Awaji expansion apparently. So I've been grinding through those to get started on that. we might actually play a little bit today. So yeah, let me know if you want me to do that. But we do have the Battlefield 6 coming in a couple of weeks, which I'm really hyped for. Speaking of Battlefield news, I have a lot of Battlefield stuff to talk about today, so that would be fun. That would be very fun. If you're lurking, just come and say hi, because why the hell not? Um, and we'll have a lot of fun talking about games today, man. We got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. We got um we got a leak from the Marvel game that's been in the works, which is gonna be fun to talk about. 1943 Rise of Hydra, which is one of those games that I've been keeping an eye on for various different reasons, and we got a leak, dude. I gotta talk about that, so I'm hyped to talk about that. What else? We got a fun little articles and videos that I would wanna talk about. Something involving Kojima, another one about Mario. What else? Oh, Cyberpunk. There's some Cyberpunk stuff that I want to talk about today as well. Um, there are some fun things are happening in terms of Cyberpunk 2. So Cyberpunk was an amazing game, and I mean, not at launch, not at launch, but it was eventually became one of my all-time favorites. Much like how Witcher was. So CDP is probably gonna drop another bomb, not as in you know a solid drop in the Cyberpunk franchise, now that they have established as a pretty solid IP with the first game with much recovery. I think they already started working on the second one, and we might have some details on that. So tune in. We'll talk about that. There's been a lot of talk about Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake in the past couple of days. I even did a video talking about all the leaks that happened in the French magazine video that they dropped on YouTube, outlining all the potential changes that's happened to the remake compared to the original game, which I thought was really interesting. Some of them I thought was really cool. Some of them I was a bit concerned about. So there are some articles about how AC fans are not happy about some of the changes that's allegedly being made. None of this is confirmed by Ubisoft, mind you. So we have to take it with a grain of salt until they confirm it. I mean, they haven't even confirmed that the game is in the works, So who knows? Who knows what we're gonna get? So we gotta talk about that. Like I said, there's a whole lot of Battlefield news about Phantom Edition skins and the aim assist and the Nerf movements. There's a whole lot of drama there. So we'll get to all of that. Um, but yeah, that's all the stuff today, man. I'm pretty hyped. I well, what should we do? Let me just crank up some music so it's not so too dead over here. There you go. There you go. There you go. I think that's good. That's good. Okay. What is? Oh, I also dropped a new level up video. For those who tune into my YouTube channel, you'd know that I've been dropping video in a series called Level Up since starting my YouTube channel 3 months ago. I've been doing it kind of once every fortnight sort of thing, but then I moved to do it like once every month. So I've got a 3 month update. It's been 3 months already, guys. I can't even. I mean, it feels like it's been a lot longer in some ways, but I feel like time also flew really quickly. Um, there's a lot of lessons I learned in the past 3 months doing YouTube and uh, working on my growth and everything. So it's a little video. It's not long. It's just about under 10 minutes, and I give a very quick 3 months update. So yeah, if you're interested to see that kind of stuff, it's not directly gaming related. It's just me related. If you want to see that, you can go check it out. I appreciate it if you do. Thank you. Yeah. So yeah, Dying Light The Beazt is out. So everyone's talking about that. Let's talk about that a little bit. what is going on here? We do have some gameplay here, so let's just put that on, shall we? Yeah. So, Dying Light The Beazt is apparently getting a lot of good reviews, and it's running really well and all that as well, which is really, I mean, it should be the standard, to be honest, but in 2025 it's more of an accomplishment for a game, you know, for games. The fact that it's running properly at launch, unfortunately. But yeah, apparently it is really running really well. After, I think people are especially looking out for that kind of performance after the whole lot of performance issues that happened with Borderlands 4 launch. You know, people still kind of recovering from that. For a shell shaded game, not too graphic heavy, the performance is kind of really bad for Borderlands 4. Even on a high end PC, it's struggling to get the frame rate up at high settings, which is amazing. I mean, it's straight up bad optimization issues, but you know, the CEO of Gearbox would is just gonna tell you to restart your PC. You know, also can't do anything about it at the moment. If you choose to buy the game and play it, which I haven't bought the game or played the game because I'm quite frankly gonna wait until they optimize it a little bit more, release some patches, fix some of the issues, and they might drop in. Borderlands is not one of those games that I'm like always played on launch. I'm not really that hyped for that game. Some people are. My brother loves it. I'm not really a big Borderlands gamer, but I would play it eventually. So, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? What else, man? What else? Yeah. So we do have an article on Game Rant talking about how Dying Light The Beazt has set a big first for the franchise, as it has now become the best reviewed mainline entry to date. Dying Light The Beazt was released on PlayStation 5, Xbox. Can you see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's much better. Yeah. Dying Light The Beazt was released for PlayStation 5, Xbox X, Series X, and S, and PC on September 18 after a short delay, and reviews from critics quickly began to roll in alongside its release. After a controversial second entry, reviewers made it abundantly clear that Dying Light The Beazt is a return to form for the series, which is good. Good stuff. I mean, we always appreciate that, right? What he says is, after finding huge success with Dead Island in 2011, Techland took things to another level with the launch of the original Dying Light just 4 years later. While the long-delayed Dead Island 2 would go on to be developed by Dambuster Studios, Techland continued its work on the smash hit Dying Light series. Although it has a higher Metacritic score than its predecessor, Dying Light 2 received a mixed response. Blah blah blah. So, yeah, apparently it's reviewing very well. Let's look. Dying Light The Beazt. Metacritic. Oh, I think it's raining, dude. It's raining outside pretty heavy. Man, we've been getting some good sun for the past few days, and I started doing my gardening outside. I am working on a tiny little project of doing some landscaping at the front. Just basically removing all the grass and putting some stones and just making the front yard look a little nicer. And yesterday, me and my wife, we just basically moved the whole area and just cleared the ground to made it ready to put a weed mat in, so we can put everything, start putting the edging in and everything. Then it's been kind of raining and really bad weather today. So haven't been able to do that, so I might have to postpone. Not sure how it's gonna be tomorrow. It says it's gonna rain. If not, I'm gonna try and get at least some of it done tomorrow. So let's see how that goes. I might actually post a photo on my socials for you guys to see the end result. But yeah, anyway, tangent. Sorry for going on tangents. Yeah, so it says 78% Metascore critic reviews, and then 9.1 user ratings, which is cool. Oh, you can't see what I'm saying, can you? There you go. That's what I'm talking about. There you go. 78 to 91. Let me adjust my screen because I think right now I have my HDR on, and I normally turn it off before I start streaming, and I forgot to do that today. Sorry. It's got these washed out settings on, like when you're doing the recording, and it's really annoying, you know. Oh, there you go. Much better. Much better. Okay. So, yeah, so we got 9.1 user ratings, which is higher than the critic reviews, which is interesting. I mean, not super surprising. But yeah, it's got basically very favorable reviews from the users, and critics have done it, reviewed a little lower, but overall, PC Gamer 70, more gritty survival horror experience than Stay Human, but Techno's new person parkour still stumbles a bit. Okay. Wow, they gave it a Game Cult. I don't know who that is, but they gave it a 40. Nah, dude. I don't think that guy is a Dying Light fan. You know, I don't think that's right. Yeah, I haven't played the game, but looking at some of the gameplay that I have seen online and people's reviews, I think like an 8 out of 10 is a pretty solid score for this. But then I'm just purely going by what everyone else been saying, and from what I have seen from the gameplay wise, I haven't played it, so I can't really fully comment on this yet. IGN gave it a 7. I mean, they gave pretty much every game a 7. Okay. Eurogamer Germany 60. Game Cult is freaking diabolical, dude. Look at this. Bad level design, flimsy plot, and repetitive slugfest against roided out zombies. Okay. Wow. All bark and no bite. That's crazy, dude. That's like very, very this guy hated the game. I mean, he didn't even knock. He's not. Yeah, anyway. Interesting. But that's Metacritic scores, and if you look at Dying Light The Beazt, whenever I'm writing Beast as in with a EZ, like Beast, like my channel Jaybeazt, because that's what I'm used to keep typing it. Anyway, Steam DB. Let's look at Steam DB. Steam charts. We got 77,000 people playing the game right now, dude. With a 24-hour peak being 97,000 people. That's pretty good, man. And it got 87% reviews rating, which is pretty positive. Very positive. Yeah. I think the game is off to a good start, dude. Off to a good start. There's no complaints here. No complaints here. Yeah. Anyway, so that's Dying Light. Have you guys played it? Let me know if you have. I would like to, talk about it with you. Let me know what you guys think about the game and everything. If you reckon I should play it, we should do a playthrough, maybe stream it. Let me know. I generally haven't played Dying Light as much. I have played the first game. I played a little bit of Stay Human, but I didn't end up sticking with it, unfortunately. I just fell off. Like, after a little while, I'm like, I don't know what happened. Maybe I got distracted or something, I don't know. And then didn't really end up playing it, so. That's kind of where we at right now, you know. Yeah. Anyways, I do have another article while we talking about crazy zombie games. This is nothing related to crazy zombie games, but we'll we'll talk about it anyway. There is an article on Insider Gaming, which I thought was really funny, not funny, but interesting, and I wanted to talk about this few days ago actually, but kind of ran out of time on Wednesday, so I think I'm gonna talk about it today. It's about Hideo Kojima, revealing how he never stops thinking about new projects. He's basically explaining like borderline crazy psycho behavior, like in a genius way, not in a bad way. But I thought it was kind of interesting to talk about, so we're gonna talk about it a little bit here. If you can see the screen, yeah, there you go. You can see. So it's this article. It says Hideo Kojima is a visionary creator with decades in the business, and at this point, he's a borderline household name as one of the most enigmatic and prolific profiles in the gaming industry. Hideo Kojima is often worshipped by the next generation, and he has dedicated his entire life to shaping some of the most marvelous games the world has ever seen. Marvelous games the world has ever seen is a bit of a stretch, to be honest with you, not gonna lie. But I understand where the sentiment's coming from, so I'll give it a pass. In a recent interview, Kojima revealed that the creativity streak that runs through him can often be a curse rather than a blessing. In his words, it's like a disease that never leaves his mind alone. These apparently are his own words. Let's keep going. The cost of success. He should write a book, dude. Hideo Kojima started. Has he written a book? I wouldn't be surprised. Has he written a book? Let's see. Hideo Kojima book. Oh, he has. He has written many books. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Hideo Kojima started working at Konami in 1986, and by 1987 he released Metal Gear, kickstarting a franchise that would turn heads for decades to come. In 2015, he departed the company on unfriendly terms, forming Kojima Productions and starting work on a new project dubbed Death Stranding. Just a couple of months ago, Death Stranding 2 on the beach hit the market, wowing gamers worldwide. Wowing gamers worldwide, I don't know. That still feels like a bit of a stretch. It's a pretty solid game. You can have a lot of fun with it. But I think it's also a little bit overrated. These games, you know. These are pretty solid game, and I think Metal Gear Solid was actually a pretty awesome game back in the day when it came out. It had a lot of innovative concepts that executed pretty well. So I think for the time those games came out, they were pretty awesome. Death Stranding, however, still pretty awesome, but I don't know whether they're like world changing. You know, I don't know. Some of you might disagree with me, but yeah, but just tell me what you think. You know, Kojima is now at work on whatever comes next, focusing on projects like OD and Physint, while also thinking about the future of this starring, even if it won't be him who makes it. In a recent interview with Many of Many, the iconic creator gave up some home truths about never switching off, stressing that his brain is focused on building worlds and forging stories every minute of the day. Man, that must be so stressful and hard, bro. I don't know. I feel like you gotta turn your brain off like at least a little bit, you know, just a little bit, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes a day, half an hour a day. Come on. I'm always thinking about the new projects. Even now, I have a lot of things I want to do, but they'll take another 3 to 4 years to make. Will those ideas still be relevant by then? Sometimes I see movies and get ideas, but sometimes it's just from reading or walking or talking to people. It's almost like a disease. I'm imagining things all the time. Even when I'm talking to my family, in my head, I'm in a totally different world. Oh, wow. His family must love him. A lot of people don't understand that. I actually kind of understand this, but I also don't think this is healthy. But I guess that's what makes him a genius, right? You can't have it both ways. A while ago, Kojima reportedly handed a USB stick to his assistant, bursting with ideas and potential plans for future projects. He intends to have his influence felt long after he's gone, which has been concern of his for the last few years, especially since the COVID-19 pandemic. Wow, man, I mean, the dude is amazing with his concepts and everything. He is a pretty creative guy, but he's also a little bit crazy, you know, a little bit crazy. It's a little psycho. In the same way, in this kind of the same way, like you know how Steve Jobs was perceived, with his creativity, a little bit crazy. Whether or not that's a good thing, I think yet to see, right? We never know. We'll see how it goes. Hey, pretty place. Thanks for tuning in. Sorry I didn't see you comment. How you doing? It's been a long while. How are you, my friend? We've been talking about Kojima and his creative genius and kind of psycho level creativity, you know? It's been fun. It's just a fun little article in Insider Gaming we're just talking about. How you been? How was your week? What are you doing right now? We got Dying Light The Beazt out today, so we were talking about that as well. Do you play those kind of zombie survival games or? You're sick for a whole week? Oh no! I hope you're feeling better now. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's great to hear. I hope you feel better now. Is it winter over there? Is it like winter cold times or what season is it there? It's cold? Because we just came out of cold here. We're just going into spring now over here in Melbourne. So it's getting a little warmer. So like in winter we all kind of get a little bit sick and the flu goes around and everything, so that's not fun. But yeah, coming out of winter and things getting it is raining today though, because I was saying a little bit early before you tuned in. I was trying to get some gardening and landscaping done at the front yard, and we did like half of it yesterday, and then today it's just raining, so just couldn't get anything done. So it's kind of like it's spring, it's warmer, but it also rains as hell. So yeah, high fever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, that's tough, dude. I hope you feel better now. That's good. High fever sucks. The fever sucks, dude. I hate getting fever. Like I'm actually okay with just having, like you know, like a cold. It's fine, or even a cough I can handle. But like when you get fever, you just down. Can't do anything. Anyway, I was gonna talk about this little video that I came across. I actually came across this like a couple of days ago, and I was gonna talk about this in my uh Wednesday stream, but I ran out of time. So we're gonna talk about this today. It's about Mario, and yeah, the garden is not looking any good because we only got like half of the stuff done. I actually, you know, cleaned out the whole thing, made the whole area ready to put a weed mat on, and I just didn't do that part, and I have the whole like garden edging part to do, which I haven't done. But yeah, I'll get to it at some point. I was gonna do it today, but can't do it in this weather, so hopefully tomorrow is a better day for it. But yeah, once I do it, I might actually show you the end result. It's probably not gonna be that impressive, to be honest, because I'm doing it myself. Anyway, I was gonna talk about this video from IGN that they released about how Mario World 101 1-1 was created, which is, if you remember back in the day, if you played Mario, um, like the OG Mario, like that first level is like pretty iconic, right? Yeah, I'll put it up on server and on my socials. Um, but I wanted to talk about that this little video. So let's this is what I was talking about. I think it's a cute little video to have a look.
World 1-1. We've all run, jumped and brick bashed our way through that familiar first stage. It
It's
seems
pretty
so
nostalgic,
simple and
dude.
second nature to us now. But in this modern age of iterative entertainment, it's almost impossible to convey the magnitude of the leap Super Mario Bros. Represented compared to everything else that came before
Yeah.
it. World 1-1 introduced game design principles and a geometry of motion so perfectly calculated that it endures as one of the great works of the art form to this very day.
It is true. I mean, we sort of come to take this kind of level design to like granted nowadays, but like this is, I guess, so much thought would have gone into this before, you know, the final design have come through back in the day. I mean, there was a lot of, you know, limitations to the game design as well. It's not like today. And yeah, it's crazy to think like
How was this miracle
this is kind of the
performed?
norm
Well, let
in
us tell you, with
platformers
the
now,
help
but
of its creator, Shigeru Miyamoto.
そしてもう一つ大事なことが
yeah, this
こ
dude
んな
is a
話全
legend.
部してしまうとなんか夢がないような気もするいいですか一旦閉めます
This makes me want to go back and play this again, dude. I haven't played Mario in a while.
Before
I have-
Mario arrived
I have
in
grown
1985, the closest
to
thing to the iconic opening level that we had was
not
the
like
stiff but
Nintendo very much
serviceable
these days, you know,
screen-flipping Pitfall. And
because
there
of
was
their
also
very
the gorgeous
anti-consumer
but terrible
behavior.
side-scrolling Pac-Man. Both were early essays on game design. Pitfall presented a two-layered jungle with plenty of enemies and obstacles to jump over, but its flip-screen progression, huge non-linear map, strict time limits, and unintuitive treasure placement made it feel more like a puzzle to solve than a world to explore. Pac-Land scrolled fairly cleanly in one direction, but the layout of the levels was haphazard and frustrating, and the controls felt maddening.
Becky, what game are you playing these days? Do you play in a
comparison,
specific
Mario
game?
was like exploring a realized, unified, and diverse world. Every step revealed new threats and sights, but in order to achieve this legendary standard, it first needed solid foundations, and that's where World 1-1 really comes into its own, teaching you the basics in the most elegant manner possible. Super Mario Bros. Isn't nearly as big as it.
Oh, that's okay. That's totally fine. And thank you for tuning in today, though. I really appreciate it. And yeah, no, you can just check out the stream later on if you want to do that. That's totally fine. Yeah, let me know when you come on again, and we'll have a chat. Also, yeah, of course. No, I totally understand. I mean, it is tough to, you know, put in like a couple of hours into watching streams while doing a job. So I totally get it. I totally get it. Minecraft? Oh, maybe we should have like a Minecraft party at some point, you know? Because my brother is into Minecraft too. He loves Minecraft. I admit, I'm not a huge Minecraft player, but I did at some point had a phase of Minecraft. I did play a little bit of it. But yeah, my brother loves Minecraft. So we should probably have like a Minecraft party. Let's chat about it on Discord and not on stream. So yeah, we'll chat there and then see if we can arrange an event. That would be fun, right? I'm actually, speaking of which, I'm playing Assassin's Creed X Shadows, the Awaji expansion. I don't know if you play Assassin's Creed games, but I just love it so much. So I started playing that. So let's see if that is something good. Some people have been saying that it's pretty good. Some people had mixed reviews. So I just wanted to see for myself. So let's see. Anyway, getting back to the video. And yes, thank you for tuning in, Becky. I really appreciate you checking it out. And have fun at work. And I'll see you soon, hopefully.
Feels. In fact, World 1-1 measures only about 15 screens, including the underground room. It feels much bigger because over 2 or 3 screens, the tone of the terrain changes, from the intro section to leaping over pipes, to platforming, to pits. And yet within that tiny space, you have every power-up that's in the game. A hidden multi-coin block, a pair of traversal pipes, an invisible 1-up, 2 enemy varieties, and a secret fireworks display. But perhaps the biggest secret of 1.1 is that it's actually a school, and the course is Mario 101.
See you, Becky. Thank you.
In a
Bye-bye.
2015 interview of Eurogamer, Shigeru Miyamoto and Takashi Tezuka talked about this extraordinary degree of thought that went into the design, beginning with World 1.1's iconic opening, a tiny Mario facing an empty plane. They then faced the issue of how to teach the players several skills at once, how to avoid enemies, how to destroy enemies, how question blocks work, and how to tell an enemy Goomba from a helpful mushroom. Surprisingly, all 3 are accomplished within just the first few steps of this opening level.
それで始まりました。で、これでガーッと歩いていって、なんか、まあ、何か出てきたら避けるでしょうってこう。
Running forward into the first Goomba kills you, a lesson a player only needs to learn once before discovering that they're much safer in the air. Then moving forward, the player discovers some low bricks and question blocks.
で、なんか、ハテナとついてる
That's so
叩く
cool.
だろうねって言うんで、叩くとポインって言って嬉しいので、次のハテナをポインって叩くと出てくる。
Tapping the second block releases a mushroom that slides away, then bounces off a pipe to come hurtling back to the character. The low ceiling makes it very hard to avoid, so the mushroom will naturally hit Mario, but instead of damaging him, it transforms him into Super Mario. In a matter of seconds, you've learned how both rewards and danger work throughout the rest of the game.
こ
That's
うな
so
ると
cool.
突然こう
I never
ボ
thought
ンボン
about
ボ
it
ン
that
とこう
like that.
潰せるので嬉しくなってでここで大体
I never
マリ
really
オが
thought
どんな
about
ゲ
it
ーム
like
かが
that.
分か
That's
る
so cool.
Even small details mattered. The opening screen's first enemy was supposed to be a Koopa Trooper, but teaching the player the jump and then the kick movement necessary to overcome it worked less well at the beginning of the game than they'd hoped. So they invented the simple to stop Goomba to help players understand the basics first. Another valuable lesson, holding B to run before a long jump, is taught safely by 2 gaps later in 1.1.
でこの辺りから B ダッシュをちょっとずつ教えるようにでそうかそれで初めて穴があるんですねで穴は飛び越すんですけどこうなってると上の方でちょっと深い穴にで大体落ちるんですねこうして落ちても大丈夫なようにしたらそうこう自然に人のしそうなことをこうやりながらちょっとずつ教えていってで何かというと多分遊ぶ人は自分が何をしてるか分かることが一番大事だと思うんですよだから最初のステージっていうのは自分が何をしてるのかが分かるようにしてその後は分かった人はもう遊んでくれるので自由に遊んでくれっていう
That's
ふう
so
に
cool.
いつもゲー
Honestly.
ムを作る
Like
Miyamoto
the amount of
explains that the
thoughts that's going
tutorial
into
nature of
designing
early
this
stages
level,
usually
just so
comes
it
only
tells
after
you
the
what
team has
exactly you need to
crafted
do.
more sophisticated levels. So the creators know what skills the players need to develop.
自分自身でもそう思うんですけ
That's so
ど
cool.
手塚さんたちも言うんですけど大体自分がこれがいいなと思って作ったコースは2レベル2の2ぐらいなので2の1ぐらい
Anyway, it's so cool. It's so cool they've done that. Like so many design choices and like deliberate level design choices to convey a lot of information without saying a single word. I think that's amazing. Like we don't think about how these levels get designed normally. Like we just play through it and we don't really question how much thinking has gone into making the level work the way it should, and like in order to direct the player in a specific path or to convey information about the gameplay mechanics and stuff like that. We don't think about it, but I mean Mario World 1.1 is a pretty like it's the pioneering example of this, but these kind of things still happens to this day in modern games too. In a much more complicated level, we just don't see it. I mean, obviously some games take a lazy path, like we all know about the yellow paint. you just slap some yellow paint everywhere where you wanna like direct player to go. But in other games, you see some very thoughtful choices made in terms of design to subtly direct players to where they need to go without saying anything or without pinpointing or anything like that, which I think is amazing. And this is like Mario did that first, I think, right? I feel like no other game has accomplished that before Mario, to this level, which is amazing. So if you want to go check it out, check out this video. I'll put the link in the description box as well, so you can go check it out. It's on IGN Web's YouTube channel. It's pretty interesting. So go check out the full video there. And I think it's a pretty fun little video to check out and to see how that Mario world was made, you know. So please go check it out. The other thing I want to talk about, what else do we talk about? Oh, there was some Cyberpunk news. Cyberpunk. Yeah, so apparently
Happy Friday, everybody.
it's on IGN. Yeah, not this. Hang on. So give me a second. Let me just pull it up properly. Cyberpunk. I think it was on IGN.
Happy Friday, everybody. Max.
Oh, this guy. Where is it? There was some. Okay, so there was apparently some kind of a job listing that that suggested that Cyberpunk 2 might be doing some multiplayer, and also which is interesting on its own. But there was another thing that I saw, and I don't think I actually saved it. Let me find it. Let me find it for you. Wings, okay. There was a... Ah man, I can't find it. Let me see if I can just bear with me, please. I appreciate your patience until I actually find this. Yeah, okay. Pavel. Explore. Pavel. Let's go. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, okay, I found it. It's weird. All right, cool. Let me talk about this finally. My goodness, it took me a while. Okay, I had it open and somehow, for some reason, I had closed it. So we got this tweet from an associate game director of CDPR, who's working on Cyberpunk 2 officially, right? He has gone to China, and he posted something on Twitter, aka X.com, which would be hinting at what to expect on Cyberpunk 2, which I think is pretty cool. So let me pull this up. So this is X.com, and this is the post. So he's saying, "My bonbons, I'm currently visiting mind-blowing cyberpunk city in China, Chongqing. had so much spicy food. On the picture, our Chinese crew and Liziba station at the back. Famous futuristic train goes right through the 19-story residential building. Yeah, so this is what they're referring to. That's yeah, it's pretty amazing. Like the train actually cuts through this apartment building. It's pretty crazy. So you got that happening, and so yeah, it's this dude. This is the dude, associate game director for Cyberpunk. So he's in this crazy ass Chinese city called Chongqing. If you don't know what this city is, it's a crazy city. I actually got to know about this like a year ago or something, and it blew my mind. It actually blew my mind, right? And I wanted to talk about this a little bit. Chongqing. Let me just pull up a video of this. Yeah. There you go. So I'll just start playing this. So there you go. You can see what I'm saying. So it's this city. It's a massive city with like 36 million people and yeah, what is this what's the subtitle? It's subtitles in Indonesian. Whoa, okay. Well, I don't need that. Anyway, we'll just put the there you go. Anyway, so it's a massive city and it's very cyberpunky, you know, and it's a crazy ass city. I'll just play this intro so you understand what I'm talking about, right?
There's a city in China that has 36 million people, and it's not
Yeah.
Shanghai or Beijing. It's called Chongqing, and if this city was its
Chongqing.
own country, it would be the 39th largest in the world.
There's like mobs of people.
But amazingly, few people have heard of this city.
Yeah, see
and I
that?
know this after taking a poll on my Instagram. 58% of you guys said you'd never heard of Chongqing before. That was enough to convince me to buy a plane ticket to see what all the buzz is about. So what makes Chongqing so interesting? Well, the city is an architectural masterpiece, often described as a 5D city with
It
its
is.
unique multi-level infrastructure, and it's been going viral on TikTok.
Why did you come to Chongqing?
Social media. Yeah, it's been very viral on TikTok.
The city has layers of roads, bridges,
Chongqing.
and buildings that are stacked in
That's
a
how
way
you
that
say
feels
it.
like
I'm
a
sorry if
maze.
I'm butchering
If you're
it.
not paying attention, then you just don't know what's next to you. You gotta look up, you gotta look down, you gotta look everywhere. It's so cool.
Get ready to be culture shocked by the
Yeah.
wacky, weird, and bizarre
Yeah.
Vibrating this thing into my ear
It's
now.
so cool,
What the
dude.
hell?
as I take you on a journey through the world's
Anyway,
biggest
didn't
city.
want to see that.
Welcome to Chongqing.
Yeah, look at that. Look at this, dude. Wait,
Down, you gotta look everywhere.
By the wacky, weird, and bizarre.
It's vibrating
I'm
this
gonna
thing
look
into my
away.
ear now. What
I'm gonna
the
look
hell?
away.
As I take you on a journey through the world's biggest.
Look at. This is a crazy ass city, dude. You know, and there's no wonder this the associate game director for Cyberpunk is going to China and to this city specifically, because I'm pretty sure he's there to research this architecture. If you don't know about this city, it's got, you know, buildings in whichever way directions and floors in every it's like interconnected little maze, you know, and you go into an elevator, you come out of the 12th floor, and you and it's another ground floor, and you just go to the edge of that, and it's like you can see like 30 floors down, and it's crazy. It's crazy. And
Welcome to Chongqing.
I'll see if I can like if I can
It's totally
show the part where like it's actually showing
Now
some
we're
of
at
that.
the gate for
Street
the
food,
Shichikou Old Town.
Hong
In the
Kong
past,
Old
it's
Town,
the
Hong
old
Kong
village.
Zoo,
But now
Metro,
it's the prosperous for the nice food and the
Earwax.
hotels.
Yeah, we
It
don't
feels
need
very
that. Most
different here than
replay,
other parts
Old
of the
City
city.
Center.
Yeah.
like from my hotel view, all I see is like
Skybridge.
tall skyscrapers. It feels like Hong Kong, but here it's
Um,
quite traditional and nice.
where do we find like confusing? Where's the actual ground floor? Yeah. Yeah, there's literally a video that says where's the actual ground floor in Chongqing, China, which China's 3D city. Yeah, it's crazy. Maybe let's play this video. It's a short video, so maybe that'll show you what I want to show you guys. You know, hopefully.
What's up everybody? Welcome back. This video will be part 3 of my video series in Chongqing, China. Today
It's a
I'm going to
cool
be visiting
city
this
too.
place
Look
where
at
you
this.
think you're on the ground floor, but if you walk to
Yeah.
the side, you can see
Look
that
at
you're
that.
actually 20 floors above the ground floor. This is right outside my hotel. It's crazy. Check this out.
It's so
Look at how
cool.
many people there are. It's crazy out here. This area is called the Times Square of Chongqing. I feel like it's even more crowded than the Times Square in New York City.
Oh,
Right around the corner is a famous landmark called the People's Monument.
So the place I want to go to was across the street, and there's no crosswalk, so I'm going.
this is really
underground,
cool. I
underneath
want to
the
go
road
there,
straight over.
dude. I mean, it's straight up like very cyberpunky.
And try to find the famous area. Where
Imagine they're doing like a cyberpunk in China, like Asian
I think
based
I'm in the right area.
world.
I'm gonna
We
check
haven't
out the
we
sky.
haven't got one of those in a while. I feel like something that even came close to something like that was Sleeping Dogs. That was a long time ago. And even when Sleeping Dogs came, people didn't really like buy into it. It's become a cult classic at this point. But I think Sleeping Dogs has a very, very charming flair. Like it's based in Hong Kong. It's open world. It had that kind of not. It's more darker and grittier than Cyberpunk was. I guess in a way, Cyberpunk is pretty dark and gritty too. I guess, but it didn't have the neon flare or anything. But it just had that really dark and grittiness to it, which I would have liked to see evolve into like a more modern version, you know, because we haven't got anything like that. We get a lot of Asian developed games, but they're not really set in cities. They're very like they're playing into their mythos and historical settings and myths and stuff like that, which is not like a modern day settings. So I would like to see that. If I missed a game that actually does that, please let me know, because I haven't come across it, or maybe I'm forgetting because I'm old. But let me know.
Of this complex to
You
see
know.
if I'm really that high up in the air, and we'll see. So there's a bunch of people looking over, taking pictures
Yeah,
here,
so-
so I'm gonna
This is
stand right next to them and look.
as you can see, the people everywhere and like floors everywhere.
Oh wow!
It's like
Wow, look at
all
that.
the way down,
That's crazy.
but
You're
this
on
is
the
like
ground floor
a
here,
whole ass.
And then once I went over the wall over here, it's
Yeah,
so far down.
I know. Look at that. You're
It's a
like
warning
so
sign to be
so many
careful
floors
dropping
up.
your cell phone. Imagine being all the way down there and a cell phone falls on your head.
So obviously I'm on a hill, so that's why we're so high up. But if you look on the other side over here, it doesn't look as far away. So here it looks
Yeah.
like maybe 2 stories up in the air. But if you go to the other side down there, over there, then you're about 20 stories up.
That's so crazy.
Near where I'm staying at, so I'm gonna walk in and
I-
show you guys.
I can't even begin to comprehend like how that actually works in terms of architecture, like the structural wise. I get it. I get that it's because of a hill it happens, but how do you design around that? Like, just it's crazy, dude.
Some of the options they have, and maybe I'll find something to eat.
This
All
is
right.
where
Anyway,
market
well, I'm not gonna show the whole video on this because please go check out this guy's video. If you wanna see more of Chongqing, China. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering that name, but essentially what I wanted to talk about is, this dude is on a tour in the city, exploring the whole place, right? It's true. It's a truly a cyberpunk city in China, and he's in it and exploring the whole area. So I think that kind of hints towards what we could expect from Cyberpunk game, which I think is pretty exciting, to be honest. Very exciting. And I don't let's see if we can, if there's any more. He posted this just yesterday. My dears, following 2 intense days in Chongqing, our crew arrived to Chengdu. After relaxing foot massage, visited ancient Taoism Buddhist temple, also had a traditional Chengdu ear cleaning, and now feel like Daredevil can hear from the opposite side of the city. Okay. Pretty cool. He's spending some time there, and I don't think he's just there for like, shits and giggles. I think he's doing some research and I think that's going to be pretty interesting. There's some job openings happening here in CD Projekt Red. We're hiring for The Witcher and the Cyberpunk in North America, and the lead producer for Project Sirius, lead producer for Cyberpunk 2, lead technical producer, AI engineer, technical animator, engine programmer, and network engineer. Yeah, so I think people are drawing some attention to the lead network engineer, which suggests multiplayer. We don't know. Yeah. Got a real fanboy moment tunes. One of the greatest Chinese writers. It's pretty cool. He's living his life there, man. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We're getting some like subtle details about what's happening with Cyberpunk and what to expect from it. I think it's about time, man. I think I don't know. It'll be a long time before we hear something solid about the game itself, because they're still just doing research. They're still in a pretty early stages of it. It's probably going to be a couple of more years, if not more, before we hear anything about it. Given how long it took for them to develop the first game, which took well over a decade. I mean, it's mostly because it was in development hell for a period of time, but it's probably not going to take that as long as it did the first time around. But still, CDPR is known to take their sweet time developing their game, which is fine. Which is really fine, because that's why they are able to release fantastic games. I think they're only second to someone like Rockstar at this point. They're pretty amazing at what they do. So I think they just, if that means they're going to take their time with it, yeah, that's fine. You know, I'm fine with that. Let me know your thoughts, comments down below if you're watching this on YouTube later. If you're tuning in, say hello to me, please. Oh yeah, so that's Cyberpunk 2 news. And what else have we got? We got there's a whole bunch of people apparently not happy about Ubisoft removing modern day story from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which I think is kind of warranted, to be honest. I thought I talked about this a little bit in a separate video which I posted a couple of days ago, covering the whole leak information that we had for Assassin's Creed Black Flag from that French outlet, Jaybeazt or something, the French magazine. So they had a pretty extensive long video talking about this whole Assassin's Creed Black Flag leaks that they say are confirmed and are coming from reliable sources. I don't know, so still take it with a grain of salt, because none of this is actually confirmed by Ubisoft, right? They haven't even confirmed the video game is actually in the works, even though at this point it's pretty safe to say that it is. However, one of the things that they did mention is that they're going to be cutting the modern day parts from the original Black Flag game for the remake, and in turn include more Edward Kenway pirate stuff in place of that. So you'll get more of like Edward Kenway's pirate adventures in terms of maybe side quests and other stuff like that. Maybe like even directly story related stuff more in terms of gameplay. However, you're just not gonna get a whole lot of walking around in Abstergo office that you had in the original game, which I think gameplay wise it makes sense, but I understand why some old players, not even old players, the fans of the game would have issues with it. Like I mentioned in my video, there are two types of gamers who like Assassin's Creed. I love the modern day stuff. Not gonna lie, I actually am a big fan of like the whole Desmond Miles story arc, the Isu civilization stuff. I really dig that stuff, and I think when Assassin's Creed, came to be a franchise, that was one of the like very unique things about Assassin's Creed. The fact that it had this whole modern day story attached to it. It wasn't just like a historical game. It actually had this lens of, oh, you actually experience this through Animus, and you have this whole modern day thing attached to the Templars and the Assassins, which I thought was pretty cool. And I was really hoping they would go somewhere with it, and they would actually flesh it out, and actually make it be like this massive thing, which they didn't do, unfortunately. As more games started coming in Assassin's Creed franchise, we saw less and less of it, especially after Desmond Miles got unalived. Sorry for the spoilers. So yeah, we just saw less and less of it, and even in Shadows, it's basically like absent, and you get some like weird like glitch stories, and like you gotta collect some shards and stuff like that. You get this character called the Guide. We don't know where it's going. It's got some very vague stuff related to the Animus, but it's basically non-existent in Shadows, right? And sorry, they didn't really do anything about it. They just didn't. So I guess by the time even Black Flag came around, the stuff that they were doing with the modern day stuff was pretty boring, and it didn't really lead to any big story moments or anything like that. It was just like basically slapped in just so that they can remind players, oh, there's this thing called modern day attached to the this game. Don't forget about that. That's still a thing, kind of. That's kind of thing, right? And I think, oh, it's very bad. Why is this so bad? Why is everything display is bad? Anyway, I don't know why it's running so bad.
Everybody, Max
anyway,
here with your daily fix and
sorry about this. I don't mean to keep running this. I just wanted to put some like stuff like Assassin's Creed gameplay. Yeah, so
Peggy 18.
this, yeah, they just slapped in pretty much just whatever. It felt like an afterthought. So all you pretty much did in the game was just run around, and this is in 720p. This is how long ago this game came. 12 years ago, they uploaded on their official channel in 720p. You couldn't even upload it in 1080p back then, dude. Yeah, that's kind of how old this is. That's crazy. No, actually. Wait, did they? Yeah, they have it. They had 1080p 60 12 years ago. I don't know. Maybe in Ubisoft channel they had it. They have uploaded it in more detail. Anyway, I'll just put this in the background while I talk. So we had the whole pirate adventure part with Edward Kenny was the interesting part, but then those modern stuff was pretty slapped on, more like an afterthought. All you did was just walk around with a freaking iPad and just like hack into computers and stuff. It's just very boring. And I think even though I'm a big fan of like the modern day storylines in Assassin's Creed, especially like the earlier modern day storyline, I think by the time this game came out, those story beats were kind of dissipated quite a bit. So I think I understand the decision as to why they thought to get rid of it, because even back then when we were playing this game, I actually thought keep going back to the modern day kind of broke the immersion quite a bit, only because it wasn't adding any value to the gameplay. It was just you enjoy playing, you know, being a pirate, and it's really fun, and then you're kind of forced to play this modern day first person, you know, walking around with an iPad around an office for like a half an hour or so, which is completely unnecessary. It didn't add any value to the gameplay. It just broke that immersion, and I think that's why they going the route of removing those modern day parts and adding more gameplay for Edward Kenway, and that just makes a lot more sense, you know. So, what's up, champion? Thanks for tuning in, my dude. How you doing? And yeah, so it's pretty crazy. I mean, I can't understand why people might be annoyed that they're cutting these modern day parts from the game, but I think from a gameplay sense, it makes sense. You don't want to remake this game and still put those, walking around the office with an iPad in a Ubisoft like office for half an hour every like couple of hours, I think that'll break the immersion again, and it'll just be very badly reflected in a modern day remake of the game, and people just gonna have an issue with it. So rather than just doing that, I think they're just doing the right thing by cutting off the modern day parts from the game and just focusing on Edward Kenway's story in a bubble for the remake. Again, none of this is confirmed by Ubisoft. This is pure speculation by the leaks and rumors that we've had recently. So don't know where they're gonna go with it. So yeah, how are you doing, champion? Thanks for tuning in, dude. Do you play Assassin's Creed? Let me know if you do. But yeah, I'm actually pretty hyped I'm very hyped for this game. I have been waiting for them to make a remake, and honestly, I would have assumed they would make remake for the first one, the first Assassin's Creed first game with Altair, because that game has not aged pretty well. I actually started playing it just a couple of days ago because I wanted to see like how it is. It's playable. It's all right, but it's still like it hasn't aged pretty well. It's a pretty old game at this point. So I think kind of would have made sense to make the first game and start from there, but for some reason they're going back to this. I guess they wanted to utilize their expertise on making Skull and Bones with with Ubisoft Singapore making Skull and Bones, even though it wasn't a huge success for a quadruple A game. I think they wanted to repurpose some of those assets and make a remake for this game while they still could and have those assets fresh. I think that's why they're making this, focusing on this game, because essentially Skull and Bones was supposed to be a spiritual successor to this game, because the naval combat and the whole piratey part of this game was so good. People just wanted more of it. But instead of, giving that, they did Skull and Bones, which is like a very dumbed down version of what this game was for some very weird reason. But that also means it had a lot of people. It had a lot of people questioning like why we getting this and why we're not getting Black Flag, and people were still asking for more Black Flag. So that's why the decision for them to remake that. But I think hopefully, if the leaked roadmap that they had a couple of months ago, they had some roadmap leaked. If that is true, there will be more remakes coming, and I think one of those remakes would be the original game, the first Assassin's Creed game, because it really badly needed a remake, dude. It was very glitchy, it was very buggy, it was very experimental. I think the first game was very much an experiment in terms of the gameplay and everything, and Assassin's Creed 2 was the true like successor to that game, which actually was like very polished and very good. It still kind of holds up to this day, but Assassin's Creed 1 has aged pretty badly because of all those like very unpolished gameplay mechanics, which they can bring up to speed for modern day and like actually, you know, do a pretty solid remake. And they don't even have to do any like marketing for it. They could just shadow drop it and people will buy it because the game itself, like the story and everything, is so good. You know, people will just eat it up, man. So they're sitting on a gold mine in terms of old Assassin's Creed game. So I hope they do something with it soon because I am so hyped. I wanna play more Assassin's Creed. I just started playing Awaji expansion for Shadows and it's going well. Some people like it, some people don't. Let me know what you guys think. I really dig it. So hopefully, yeah, we'll see more of Assassin's Creed. Speaking of which, there's another game coming for Assassin's Creed called Assassin's Creed Codename Hexe, which is just a code name. We don't know what it's going to be called, but apparently it's based on like the Salem witch trials or something. So it's going to be interesting. It's made by the same team who made Valhalla, so it might be a huge departure from the Assassin's Creed formula, much like Valhalla was. But again, they're trying something different with it, so it's probably not going to be your familiar Assassin's Creed. So I'm still keen to check it out. You know, we'll see how it goes. This is sorry. All right, so I have some news about Grand Theft Auto. So this is not like a whole segment that I'm gonna do. This is just like a little piece of news that I came across, and I thought it'll be fun to just talk about it, you know, because it's actually quite funny. And I just thought it's I should talk about it because apparently you can get a college class in Grand Theft Auto history now. So yeah, so that's a thing for some reason. The fact that you can get Grand Theft Auto history college class. So this is an article from Game Rant I came across, and let's read on what it says. It says a US university will be offering Grand Theft Auto history course starting in early 2026. The class will be the first time that a history college course has been built upon Grand Theft Auto, but not the first time that a Rockstar Games title has been the focus. What? What? But this is not happening for the first time? Over the course of Grand Theft Auto series, the game have featured different time periods, ranging from as far back as the 1960s to the present era. Grand Theft Auto Vice City brought players to the 80s, while San Andreas was set in the 90s. This puts Grand Theft Auto in an interesting place, where players can play the series and get a glimpse into a semi-realistic fictional depiction of what life was like in those given decades. It seems it's this aspect of the franchise that made one college professor think it was a good fit for a history course. Right. Okay. Accredited history course featuring accredited. Right? In January 2026, a whole bunch of months before GTA 6 lands, we get a GTA 6 course before GTA 6, bro. Anyway, in January 2026, the University of Tennessee will begin offering a course called Grand Theft America, a US history since 1980s through the GTA video games. The course will be taught by history professor Tor Olson, who previously offered a similar course looking at American history through the lens of Red Dead Redemption. Okay, you know what? To be fair, I can see why a game like Red Dead Redemption can be useful to teach some of that history, the West, the Wild West kind of way. Especially Red Dead Redemption 2 was very cool and very detailed and in most ways very accurate. So I can see that, but I don't know. I kind of feel weird about the fact that they're using Grand Theft Auto as a base for a history lesson for 1980s and 1990s, which makes, I don't know. I mean, Red Dead Redemption is not like Grand Theft Auto. Like some people like to call it like GTA of like Wild West. I kind of see why you would think that because it's the Rockstar game, but I think at the core it's a very different game, and it's not like you can do like in Red Dead Online, which was kind of a flop. They did try to make it be like Grand Theft Auto in Wild West, which didn't really work out because it was a mess at the start. But the actual game, like the base game of Red Dead Redemption, especially the second game, it's a very emotional story and it's a very story-based game where you can do a lot of fun stuff in the world of Red Dead. However, it's not very similar to GTA. GTA has it's a police star system where you can actually, it's called Grand Theft Auto. You're supposed to be thieving, committing crimes. It's a crime sandbox. Whereas Red Dead Redemption has a moral mechanic. If you do something as little as like stealing from a shop, you have consequences, right? Like it's about balancing your goodness and you being evil. Like you do have a bar that literally sways back and forth depending on how many good deeds and how many bad things you do. So it's ultimately a different game. So in that sense, I understand using that game for history lessons because even like the details of that world and everything is down to a high degree, is very accurate, right? It is almost like a Wild West simulator. So I get that. But using Grand Theft Auto for history lessons, I don't know. So let's read on. According to Oz Olson, in a chat with IGN, the course will take seriously GTA's version of US history, which will serve as a framing device for a history course spanning the last 45 years. The course is described as using GTA games as a window for understanding the social, political, economic, and cultural transformation that remade the US since the 1980s. Okay, I get it. Olson explained that American history has gone through distinctive eras. I think the world has gone through distinctive eras, but anyway. And that GTA games serve as a sort of snapshot of what life was like at any given time. He acknowledges that the game get a lot wrong. Okay, that's good. So it's grounded, as they're satirical and often parody real life. Yes, but that he can appreciate what they got right, and will incorporate that into the courses. This includes things like the series radio stations becoming more polarized over time, and the end of San Andreas reference in the LA riots of 1992. Players won't be required to play or own the games, with the class utilizing recordings and screenshots from GTA. The professor notes that he may occasionally play the game himself for the class to make a point. Bro found a way to actually do what he loves the most and also enjoy his job. That's what happened, He's a massive GTA fan and he wanted to play GTA because he's a professor, he's got no time. You literally came up with a course where he's required to play the game in class. That's genius. Dude. I mean, come on. You got to give him kudos for that. Like he literally figured out a way to play games in his job. That is amazing. Unfortunately, This GTA course will leave out Grand Theft Auto 6 as the game won't be out yet at the time. Well, obviously, duh. Also noted that he started planning the class to include GTA 6 as he was slated to launch in late 2025, but that plan had to change when he was delayed. However, he plans to update the course once the game has released to incorporate it into the curriculum. Yeah, okay. I mean, I think, to be fair, when GTA 6 launches, it's gonna have a lot significant effects on pretty much every single individual who's involved with GTA, down to every player, the players' families, and players' workplaces. You know what I mean? Like, people will be taking days and weeks off just to play GTA. The overall global workplace efficiency will take a significant hit, you know, and there will probably be some divorces happening, you know, because, you know, people just get fed up with their spouse playing GTA all the time. I don't know. It could be pretty drastic. Sometimes I'm just taking like extreme examples here, but you know what I mean, right? GTA 6 itself is like a very overhyped game at this point, and everyone's looking forward for it to come out, and it is very, very possibly the most expensive game ever made as well. So when it comes, people will be studying the heck out of this game. There will be separate courses just for that game. You know what I mean? There will be channels, YouTube channels, just covering GTA 6. And that's it. I am not planning to go exclusive on GTA on my channel. Obviously not. Because I just talk about gaming news and just gaming as a whole. Like RPG games and Battlefield. I'll be playing a lot of Battlefield in a couple of weeks, by the way. So if you want to tune in to my streams, that will be a lot of Battlefield. So if you want to play with me, just drop your gamer tag and join, and we can squad up. I'm down for that. Let me know. But yeah, a lot of Battlefield, yes. Call of Duty, probably not. Witcher, yes. Assassin's Creed, yes. GTA, yes. But not exclusively. You know what I mean? So I'll be playing a whole lot of everything. And would I be playing GTA? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be definitely buying it on PS5 because it's not going to come on PC for another couple of years. So I might do some streams of it. But yeah, it'll be interesting, dude. This is an interesting time to be alive and be a gamer, you know? Yeah, let me know what you guys think of this whole news about GTA having a history course, which is very amazing in a way. What do you guys think? So let me know in the comments, or if you're tuning in, just let me know. Just let me know. Thank you. Appreciate it. Anyway, so yeah, that's a fun piece of news that I wanted to talk about. What else have we got? Battlefield 6 Phantom Edition. Yeah, so apparently there's an article that says Battlefield 6 fans think EA has quietly changed the Phantom Edition skins. I don't know. Let's see. Let's read on. I saw this and I had no idea that this was happening, because we did have a lot of Battlefield news coming out past few days. In fact, past few weeks. I've been sort of tuning into the whole Nerf movement thing and the aim assist thing and some of the league gameplays, but this wasn't something that was in my mind. So this, when I spotted this on Game Rant today, I didn't read the article, so let's read it together and see what the hell is this about. It says, some Battlefield 6 fans believe publisher EA has quietly changed the game's Phantom Edition skins just weeks before the title is due to launch on PlayStation 5, Xbox, and PC. There has been plenty of discussion surrounding cosmetic items in shooters such as Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, and Battlefield 6 in the recent weeks. Yeah, I mean, even Call of Duty did a whole 180 and said they're gonna revert back all their crazy ass skins, and they dropped an update on their like deluxe Vault edition or whatever that had crazy skins, which one apparently they changed the skin so it matches like, you know, more gritty, grounded feel of Black Ops 7, but it I don't know, in my opinion it just hasn't made much of a change. They still look wacky and goofy. Black Ops 7 Vault edition skins. Is it Vault edition? Yeah, it is Vault edition. Yeah, so yeah, what I'm talking about is this. So they had these skins. These were, I mean, people are calling out them, saying like these were like so bad and wacky, which they are, and they dumbed it down. So now it looks like this. Yeah. So they haven't made much of a change here, in fact. I don't think so, you know? You can't really see, but yeah, so I don't know, dude. I don't know whether this is much different from what this was. So there you go. Anyway, so yeah, a lot of drama with the Battlefield. But as it says here, but now some fans are even refunding their pre-orders over speculation that a handful of skins have been slightly adjusted. I mean, to be honest, even if EA went and changed the skins for Phantom Edition, by the way, Phantom Edition comes with like a bunch of, supposed to come with a bunch of skins. Battlefield 6 Phantom Edition skins. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the skins, they're not like, they just, you know, your usual Battlefield skins. They're not like crazy. They just Battlefield skins, you know, nothing crazy. It's supposed to be like a tribute to 2042 skin that they I don't know. I haven't played a lot of 2042, so don't ask me. I have no idea. Apparently that's the thing. 2042 was so shit I just gave up. I'm only playing it now because they're doing some bunch of free loot that you can access on Battlefield 6. If you unlock it on Battlefield 2042, there's a free pass happening, which I'm trying to unlock, so that's the only reason I'm playing it. But yeah, these are the skins that you get with the Phantom Edition. Okay, so it's not crazy. However, if you're gonna cancel your pre-order based on any changes to that skin, if you're so mad that you know they changed a skin, and that's the reason if you're buying a game, you gotta get your priorities right, dude. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that, because yeah, I think this is a bit extra. Refunding your pre-orders over speculation that a handful of skins been slightly just, yeah, I think that's a bit too extra. After years of unrealistic cosmetic items in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 was the tipping point was for the shooters community. With the reveal of Black Ops 7, fans made it clear that they were unhappy with the series' direction, prompting publisher Activision and developer Treyarch to make significant changes. The two studios quickly admitted that the series had strayed from its core identity and that it would be cancelling Call of Duty's controversial carry-forward feature. However, these concerns have now seeped into Battlefield 6 as fans are trying to ensure that EA does not end up walking down the same path as Activision. I don't think they would, but anyway, let's keep reading. Fans have already expressed concern over a leaked Battlefield 6 skin, with many urging others to push back against any sort of unrealistic cosmetic item. Let's see what they're talking about here. It's just going to the same article. Okay. It's possible that the backlash has already made its way back to EA, as Twitter user Battlefield Intel spotted by Insider Gaming He's speculating that the publisher has quietly changed the game's Phantom Edition skins. Not everyone is convinced, as the adjustments appear to be incredibly minimal, but the user has provided a before and after screenshot which can be seen below. Okay, so this is what we got. Let's open it up. Okay, so we got this, what? Am I blind? What's happening? What's different? So you got your main guy, that's this guy. So they adjusted like the helmet. So they toned down a little bit of the redness, red patches and stuff. No, I don't think they did. That's like exactly the same uniform. That's the same thing. What? Okay. I don't know, dude. I'm not seeing it. Are you guys seeing this? I don't know. I'm not convinced either. And that looks to be exactly the same guy. Might be slightly different gun, maybe. Same guy. That's the same guy. Yeah, it looks to be exactly the same armor and everything. It just looks a little different because they all have like, they're all in like a different stance and different like angle, so it just looks a little different. But if you pay attention, it's just the same shit, except they replaced the black guy. That's what they did. Where's the black guy? So this guy was black. He replaced this guy with a white guy. I don't know. Not that it matters because these are skins, right? So you can apply this to anybody, any of the operators or whatever, I think. Right? I hope. Even this guy, it's literally the same thing. Literally. It's just a different angle. Exactly the same thing, dude. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm sorry. I must be blind. If you spot it, if you see any difference, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea if this is actually. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, because two of them had to be women. What? What? Where? Okay. I don't know what these. Man, this whole thread is cooked. I don't get it. I don't see it, man. I think they're exactly the same skins. It just looks a little different because of the different angles and different stances. But they're the same. Well, it could simply be due to lighting differences. Yeah, exactly. EA may have toned down the redness of Battlefield 6's Phantom Edition skins. What is undeniable is that the soldier wearing the night vision goggles now has them placed on his head, and they appear to be much smaller in size. Well, yeah. EA has yet to confirm whether or not it has changed the Phantom Edition skins in any way, but there does not appear to be outrage at the potential adjustments. Yeah. Don't see any issues with this. If you know, if you have any issues with this, please let me know. Let's talk about it, because I think if you think this is different, you're cooked. I mean, even if there is a slight difference, like, okay, this guy is no longer wearing it, it's on his head. This guy is now black or whatever it is. They're so minimal. It really shouldn't make you that mad, man. You know what I mean? There's a whole ass game in front of you after you get these skins at launch. You know, just focus on those. Yeah. Anyway, that's Battlefield news for you. Speaking of that, we got more Battlefield news that we ready to dive in. Are you guys ready? Ready for more Battlefield? All right. Well, let's talk about aim assist 2, because we got Battlefield 6 devs discussing aim assist strength. here in Game Rant, they're saying Battlefield 6 developers have shared some details regarding how aim assist work in the game. The conversation may help to assuage concerns regarding FPS games having excessive aim assist, as well as Battlefield fans wondering how aim assist in Battlefield 6 would compare to how it worked in 2042. Okay. Don't have to wait much longer for the next game. Yeah, it's coming soon. In a conversation with Well Played, Battlefield Studios designer Matthew Nickerson and technical director Christian Burl discussed the game, community feedback, and challenges faced. One aspect they touched on was aim assist, which is inherited from 2042 but also considerably retooled. Developers are calling it Aim Assist 2.0 and explained that aim assist in Battlefield 6 will be very light, with the emphasis on assisting the player but not replacing play input. Cool. The team added that they want player to feel as though they achieved their shots rather than some system or code doing it for them. This echoes what Battlefield Global Community Manager Kevin Johnson previously said on the matter, indicating that you are the skill. And the Battlefield 6's aim assist is only designed to provide a fair standing against other peripheral users in heated moments. Additionally, the tech behind aim assist has also been refined since 2042. Instead of hitboxes, spheres, and squares, Battlefield 6 utilizes capsule-oriented meshes, which are more accurate to the actual physical body of the target being shot at. Okay, that's interesting. This should help to prevent shots that didn't actually connect being registered as a hit. Interesting. I like that. Further, snap zoom from Battlefield 2042 has been removed, and the team isn't adding rotational aim assist to the game either. On the other hand, aim assist has been added to vehicle combat in this entry, as the devs pointed out that without it, Battlefield 2042 players would sometimes switch from controller to keyboard and mouse just for those portions of the game. Okay, while Battlefield 6 inclusion of quick turn concerned some players, the limited aim assist in the beta took some fans of games like Call of Duty by surprise. Whether Battlefield 6 aim assist levels the playing field as intended, so players from consoles and PCs can play together with different control schemes fairly, will become clear once the game officially launches. To be honest with you, I have played Battlefield 6 on both PS5 and PC when the open beta was happening, and I played it on control on PS5 with crossplay, so against PC players. And when I wasn't playing on PC, I was playing on keyboard and mouse, but I also switched to controller as well. I do have like a Elite controller, the Xbox Elite one, which I use with the back things, so I do have a bit of an advantage there. I like to have the extra buttons here, which is cool. And I used that on PC as well, which I thought was actually alright. Like I had a pretty fun time still playing with a controller, playing against PC players who are using mouse and keyboard. Sometimes it is a bit of a disadvantage because if you're using a mouse, your aim is way quicker if you're used to it than a controller, but it doesn't really get in the way of your experience and having fun. That's to the fact that you're always dying because you're playing with a controller. I just don't think it'll be a problem. If the beta's experienced anything to go by, but also it depends on your skill level with the controller too, right? So if you're really shit at it, you're probably gonna suck and get killed all the time. So we don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Right. So yeah, Battlefield aim assist. Whatever you think, let me know in the comments below, because yeah, I think it's a good call to make. I think they're doing the right thing, but we just wouldn't know until the game actually launches and we play the final release, and it might end up being pretty glitchy, and then they'll have to patch it and fix it after launch. Who knows? But they're doing all this testing through Battlefield Labs, so hopefully they will fine tune it and actually have it a stable final version ready by the time it launches in a couple of weeks. So we'll see. Speaking of, you know, having a stable final version, there's been a lot of talk about how Battlefield has nerfed the movement system, and a lot of the people I saw on Twitter and even like in comments on like videos on YouTube and stuff like that, it's pretty divisive as to like what people think about this whole nerf movement and the penalties for jumping and stuff like that. When Battlefield 6 open beta happened, you could like literally do bunny hopping and everything, much like similar to what you do in Call of Duty, and like do jump shots and stuff like that, which didn't have any like penalty for doing so. So you can still get like pretty accurate shots while doing it, which pissed a lot of classic Battlefield players. Rightfully so, in my opinion, because I think classically, historically, you played Battlefield in a much different way to how Call of Duty is being played right now, right? People tune into Battlefield to have a completely different experience to what you would normally get with a Call of Duty session. It's played with more, like you take more time with it. You play it more strategically. You play with your mates. You have to do teamwork. It's not about just you. And that's been the classic experience of Battlefield, and that's what a lot of the players who are returning to play the open beta was hoping that it would be. But instead, even though the game was actually pretty solid, it played really well, it did have some issues in terms of movement, which meant a lot of people were trying to play it much like how they would play Call of Duty, which I know annoyed a lot of players, right? This article is actually about that. So it's saying one of the biggest points of feedback from Battlefield 6 open beta was the movement. Some enjoyed the rapid nature of sliding, jumping, and other mini exploits, but many in the BF community didn't appreciate this as much. True. The latest Battlefield 6 lab test implemented movement penalties to restrict these menus, and now we can see the changes properly. Movement feels like a two-way street. There's no middle option. You either like realistic movement or you want the faster arcadey tricks that created a skill gap. Battlefield 6 veered towards the latter in the open beta, and it drew negative opinions. EA acknowledged this was an issue and made changes before Battlefield Labs resumed. Battlefield 6 movement penalties are real. Yeah, it is real. So we do have I had it open. There you go. So we do have like a video clip from that specifically. So it's talking about it here. So as you can see,
I found a good clip that showcases the Battlefield 6 movement/penalty changes from the BF6 beta to whatever build they were invited to play. This is from the Equus channel. Full credit to him. I'm gonna.
So credit to this guy, but this is being posted by Enders, and he's the one who's providing commentary here.
Provide a crosshair overlay on the screen here for center screen reference so you understand just how severe some of these penalties actually are. The point of aim in Battlefield 6 is tied to your weapon's front sight post. What that means is all the sway and wobble you see actually does affect where your bullets are going. Now, he's going to run back here, and when he tries to jump peek here, you will see just how severe the penalty actually is for using any sort of aggressive movement. Look at this. He's missing down, now he's missing up within like 3 bullets. So even if he tried to kill someone there...
So he's trying to do a jump shot, and the bullet's like hitting here and here. It's not going where it should be going. So
he would have missed every single shot. Same here. This is just a little baby jump peek. This is just a little baby jump peek. And look at this. Oh my god. Holy shit. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. The movement in Battlefield 6 was nowhere near good enough to warrant any sort of.
Okay, so essentially, yeah, this guy's not a fan of this nerf, and he's calling it out and saying that Battlefield 6 didn't even have enough of like rapid movement system to warrant this much of nerfing, and he's saying that if you do this, this is essentially going to turn the whole game into everyone just like, you know, camping and just waiting for someone to come into your crosshair instead of just actually trying to actively go out into the field and trying to get kills. I don't think that will be the case, to be honest. I don't know how. I mean, looking at this specific clip, it looks like it is pretty drastically nerfed, but I don't know in like a real case scenario, case by like when the game actually comes out, I don't know how much of this is gonna actually impact the game overall for every single individual player. People who are coming into Battlefield expecting rapid movement, they're going to get severely punished for their play style with this nerf movement for sure, and it is going to annoy them. But I think for most of the Battlefield players who are returning to Battlefield and wanting to play a classic Battlefield game, this might be what they wanted. But I still can't comment on how much this nerfing is actually going to affect in the overall, you know, multiplayer online scenario. I just can't like predict that. However, I just think it's not as drastic of a change in terms of what the players wanted. Players did want penalty for people playing this way, so that's what they're gonna get, because players who play Battlefield properly don't play like this. They are used to those more grounded, slower movement and being strategic with it, and that's what this is gonna force a lot of the players to play as. Take your time with it. It's not about like just jumping around and trying to like get kills rapidly. It's about taking your time and advancing and sticking with your squad and getting kills like that. So unless you're playing like close quarters, team deathmatch or whatever, but most players play conquest and that's how you play it. So I think most players are going to be happy with this, but obviously you're going to get a whole bunch of people who actually hate this change. But we'll just see how it actually plays out when the game finally comes out in a couple of weeks, and whether or not it's a good change. But if it's going to affect the game drastically, you'll see EA tweaking it pretty quickly, I reckon. But I think there's a reason why these changes are happening, and you know, hopefully it's going to be good. I'm pretty hyped. I don't want to say like I'm a huge fan of this nerf or anything, because I'm just looking at this clip. I don't know how it's going to affect, but for the playstyle that I expect from a Battlefield game, I'm pretty sure this is going to force people to play in a certain way, you know, be slower in your style and be more strategic. Take your time with it. That's how it's. If that's how this is going to force people to play it as, I think that's a good change. But if this is not going to do that, then I don't know what's going to happen. Like it's all up in the air right now. So we'll see what happens when the game comes out in a couple of weeks. I'm going to jump straight in. I have ordered the Phantom Edition. I can't wait. So I'll be jumping in straight away. And I'll let you know how it is, you know. I'll let you know how it is. And if you want to play with me, like I said before, jump in with me. We can squad up and experience the whole thing together. And otherwise, tune into my streams and you can watch me stumble. So yeah, Battlefield, man. Speaking of Battlefield, there's a whole bunch of Operation Firestorm gameplay leaked online as well, which I can't show you for obvious reasons. So go and check it out. I'll put the link in the description box on YouTube if you're watching this. Otherwise, just go on my Discord. I'll put all the links in there as well. But But yeah, there's a whole bunch of Battlefield leaks and talks today, which is pretty cool. And I think that's pretty much all the news that I wanted to cover today. Let me know what you guys think about this Battlefield. Are you hyped? Are you just meh? Are you going to be buying Call of Duty? Or just keep playing Fortnite? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I'm now going to close this window because, as I said, it is time to play Battlefield 2042. Man, it's been a long day for me today, dude. And it was a long day for me yesterday too. So I am very keen to play the game because hang on, sorry, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Anyway, I haven't actually had a chance to play Battlefield for 2042 in a couple of days, so I'm pretty keen to get back into this and play some of it with y'all. So gather around and we'll play some Battlefield 2042. Alright, I'm sorry, I'll stop being goofy. I gotta change my settings. So auto stream start aborted. What? Battlefield 2042. Okay. Road to Battlefield 6. Man, there's gonna be like a better way to do this. You know? Hang on. Sorry. I am going to swap this to my gameplay. Is that working? Should work. Oh, there you go. It's working. Alright, cool. Sorry guys, bear with me while I'm changing everything. Battlefield 2042. Road to Battlefield 6. Not just chatting anymore. Battlefield 20. If there's a better way to like update my stuff on the go that takes less. Okay. Alright. So this is where we at. Let's start with Conquest. Conquest, man. Go live. Oh. Oh. What is this? Okay. Close quarters? Nah. Okay. We're doing it with a controller today, my friend. Controller. If you're tuning in, just come and say hi. Say hi or else. Okay? You gotta say hi. Put it down a little bit. There you go. That's better. Is it just me? Okay. Oh, gameplay. There you go. Next step. Alright. Let's spawn on the tank. Ooh.
The hostile taking sector Charlie.
Oh, there's a dude like right there. Ooh, that was dude, like we're right there. Like we should just go. We should just go. We should just freaking go, man. There you go. I'm just gonna take E, man. Come to E, my friends. It's like right next to the headquarters. What the heck are we doing here? What the heck are we doing? It's like freaking Gallipoli over here. Oh yeah, yeah, that's it.
Take it, Sector Echo.
Ooh, what was that? I had a...
Long distance, let's go.
I had weird frame rate drop. That was weird. Oh shit. Okay. Annoying little bugger. This guy's gonna be annoying, huh?
Hostiles just took Sector Bravo.
We can't let them keep all those sectors. Prepare to counterattack.
Explosive set.
Objective marked. Stay alert.
Okay. Lay down some mines, and if someone comes around, they're gonna get F, which is good. Someone there.
Careful over here. 90 meters from our position. Hostile tango. Took one down.
Oh.
Marking hostile. Southeast.
Where is he? Is he gone? I don't know what happened.
Sector Delta secure.
All right, coming,
Right.
coming.
Majority of sectors under our control.
Shit. Oh, okay. It's good. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fuck.
Spotted hostile kilo. Southwest.
I hear the. Fuck. I hear footsteps, man. Fuck. Where are the footsteps? I heard some footsteps.
Fucking done! Southwest!
Whoa, so close.
I see that box.
Spotted an enemy.
Oh! I knew the bugger was there. I knew he was there. It's okay. It's okay. These things happened. Dude. Bro. Yeah, we're losing D bad. But we are gonna deploy right there because I'm stubborn.
Our force just lost Delta 1.
Right on target.
Sector Delta is now under enemy control.
Time to turn this back around. We must claim more sectors.
Yeah. It's really hard to do both at the same time, you know? If you're shooting those guys and... Oh, okay. Alright, I'll help you. I shall help you.
On my way. Disregard my loss. I've got you.
Fuck. Almost done.
Conquered Sector Charlie.
Okay, okay. No, no.
Keep us updated.
Roger that! Tango!
He's coming down, bro.
Fire team spotted!
There you go. There's a guy here.
Marking danger! Southeast! Watch over here!
All right,
Committed
that's
half our
good.
resources.
Tango!
Sector Foxtrot has fallen to hostile.
All right, he's down. He's down. Whoa, whoa.
Hostiles attacking objective Charlie 1.
Someone is attacking me. Is it coming?
Our troops have secured more sectors than the hostiles. We just took Sector Alpha.
Oh shit. That was so stupid. What in the world is happening in combat? Damn it. Come on, Sambinchuk. Oh man, he's dead. He dead. He dead. Oh my god, where the hell did I spawn? Go here, man. Go.
Marcus far! Head out! Head that way! Requesting a ranger drop!
We hear you.
Trigger set explosive sound!
Oh fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Okay. Seem to be having a lot of issues with the Hey, go back and take some of these, man. Damn. Like, god damn.
I see the attack. Charlie objectives under control. Sector secure.
One of our objectives has been attacked.
Watch here, near me! One of their soldiers!
Yes. Good job.
Sector Delta is under our control.
Okay, okay. Just gotta defend the area, man. Just gotta defend it. Hey, let's do some tank. Let's go, here you go. He's freaking off. Whoa! Too exposed. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it!
Whoa.
Supplies ready. Call in for the drop.
They've just taken Sector Delta.
Hang on a mark! 250 meters! Defend this position!
We're with you, squad leader.
Shit! On the way!
Fuck. Oh.
Enemy forces control the majority of sectors.
Sector Bravo has been lost to the hostiles. Bravo 1 attack begun by our forces.
All right.
I need a second!
Oh, damn. Damn. Okay. Okay. No one's nearby. Holy shit, everyone's dead? Okay. Never mind. Never mind.
We've taken more sectors than they have. Make sure we don't lose our advantage.
Okay. Who's here?
Pistola! Target is down!
That's it.
Solid hit!
That's it.
Begin your attack!
Watching your progress.
Tango, Cruncher! Close to me!
Oh,
Reloading!
damn.
We are attacking Delta 1.
Not a good idea. So we are getting.
Hostage transfer on my mark! 110 meters!
Oh fuck! I overthrew it. Oh, that's it. Go away. Oh shit! Oh, what? There was a guy. There was a guy. There was a.
Russians have Sector Alpha.
Damn. Okay. We gotta take back A1.
The enemy holds more sectors than us. It's time to push up. Keep the objectives under guard. We're doing it.
Move in! Take the point!
Watching your progress.
This is. Why are we? How the fudge? We're losing bad, dude. We can't hold. We just here sniping without taking this sector back. Honestly.
Friendly's targeting Alpha 1.
Nice, nice.
Sector Alpha has been taken by us.
Fire at will! Take the objective!
Keep us updated.
Marking enemy air support! Northway!
Oh shit. Dude, they're coming through the tunnel. Coming through the tunnel.
Sector Foxtrot is now under Allied control.
Ah.
Impressive! 50 meters away from my position!
Back in trouble!
Oh, what the heck? No way. Oh
Secured more
shit.
sectors than the hostiles.
That sucks.
We now have full control of Sector Delta.
Defend this position.
Good luck, squad leader.
Oh fuck. No. This gun sucks. Aye. Dude, no, we gotta take it back.
The Russians control Sector
We gotta
Alpha.
take it back.
Majority of sectors under our control.
Okay, good job.
Allied forces have taken Sector Bravo.
Okay. Whew. Okay, good job.
Incoming fire ahead! Trouble this way!
Good job.
Sector Bravo has fallen to our enemy. We have secured more sectors than our enemy. Make sure you defend them.
Pierdolę! Charge in place! Working on the vehicle! One of us is down!
They've committed almost all their resources. Our troops have captured Sector Charlie.
Grenade outside!
Almost every sector is under our control. Keep it that way.
Reloading my weapon!
Just secured Sector Bravo. Taking all sectors. Don't let them get a foothold.
Oh fuck. Never mind. Alright. So close. Oh damn.
Sector Foxtrot has fallen to our
He
enemy.
needs to hold the objective!
We'll monitor you from here.
Oh shit. I shouldn't have gone head in. That was stupid.
Russians
All
are
right.
retreating. Spectacular work out there.
Spectacular. Okay. So what did we unlock? I forgot to say anything for a bit there. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, that's good. I could use a freaking scope on that one. What's this? Okay.
They won't put.
So, who is that supposed to be? Like a new guy? Is that assault guy? Who's that? Oh, specialist gadget. Okay, okay. Cool. Combat uniform. Headgear. Go engineer. I unlocked this. Did I unlock anything else? No. Very small ass magazine, but okay. Come on, come on. Oh. Okay. There's supposed to be players on this. Nerfed. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Armageddon Squad. Only 7 in lobby? What? That sucks. Can I leave game? Yeah. So there's not enough games happening, seems like.
When do we start?
Oh, there you go. Is there like only one game? Oh, this map. This map is alright actually. It's a very interesting map. Let's stick with the squad, shall we? I want to actually try out my assault class just for lols.
Alpha 2 targeted. Attack.
What's this gadget? Ooh, frame rate.
Just took an objective. Alpha objectives under control. Sector secure.
Cool.
Both sectors now occupied by hostiles.
Helicopter. About 40 meters.
What?
Enemy helo there.
How'd you do that?
Contact confirmed. Enemy forces engaged. Take the sectors. Don't get bogged down.
I didn't do shit, but that was good.
I'm coming! Hold on!
Oh, you'll respawn. Okay. Alright.
Hostile helo! Chopper spotted! Enemy helo on my marker!
Where's that guy?
Hostiles just took Sector Bravo.
Where is he?
The hostiles control more sectors than we do. Counterattack immediately.
Oh. There you go.
I see an enemy tank! Enemy tank there!
Oh, you're not doing so hot. Enemy tank is coming here.
No last! Spotted a hostile tank! Exit distance blocked! Launch the round!
The enemy is trying to take Alpha 1.
Maximum range acquired! Let's the round fired!
We've lost control of an objective.
Bro, they're taking A? Come on.
Requesting a pickup! Enemy spotted! West!
Our troops have taken Sector Bravo.
Here's our new position! Move!
Come on, come on.
Enemy marked. North! More sectors than they have. Keep going.
That's it. That's it. Anyone? Yes, boy. Yes. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. That sucked. I'll just go engineer.
Tango on my mark!
Can't say I'm a fan.
What's our status? We need to make up losses. Russians are securing objectives fast.
Damn. How did that happen? Just spamming.
Sector Delta is under our control.
Tango on the mark! 40 meters out from me! Hostile neutralized!
What? Thank you. Wow. Oh no, what happened? What? No! Are you kidding me? What the f... No freaking sense whatsoever, dude.
I see a tango! South!
We have conquered Alpha 1. We just secured Sector Alpha.
Shit! They're bringing a helo on my mark! Enemy helo on my mark!
They've locked up Sector Delta.
Oh!
Hostile aircraft spotted at a distance!
Hostile sighted!
Oh. Snipers.
Enemy spotted! problems. Tango, ground trip. 50 meters. Fuck! Mark it! Fuck! Forget it! Problem
Come on.
up there! Southeast! What's over here?
Enemy Hydra on my mark.
Okay. I think he's gone. Safe to say he might be gone.
Spotted a hostile. Hostile aircraft attacking.
Okay, I'm gonna keep sticking around here.
Parking in front. Northeast. I need a ride.
Watch here!
We've got plenty of fight left. They're hitting hard. You're taking control of Sector Bravo.
Cool.
We control fewer sectors than them. This is not acceptable.
I saw a dude here. Yeah.
Grenade going out! Threat located!
Whoa.
Hostile Tango!
What
70
the
meters from my
fuck?
position! Tango
The enemy has taken Charlie 1.
The hostiles have taken Sector Charlie.
Enemy contact! Marking danger!
Ah. What? That bloody thing. Okay.
Stay away! Don't help!
Okay. Can I do something about it? No, no.
Enemy marked! North!
Same
Enemy
for them.
soldier marked! Friendly is down! We just lost Sector Charlie to the hostiles.
Yeah. Just in case, I'll just go here because it feels like these guys might be coming down from there. Just in case, you know. Just in case. There.
Hostile Hero! 110 meters!
Oh, fuck. It's really hard to do surface to air.
Stay alert here! Look! Cancel that!
Marking Tango!
Yeah.
We have reports of a tornado making landfall. Avoid that wind tunnel. It'll
Not
rip you to
today,
pieces.
Saray.
Mean birds in the sky. 250 meters.
Oh, fuck.
Friendly casualties.
No way. Okay, that's good. That's good. I think our guy got him. This gun. I need a bigger magazine, man. Damn thing keeps running out. What?
They're attacking Alpha 1.
We got this thing coming.
Enemy helicopter spotted!
30 meters away!
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Schlagbeton!
We now have Sector Delta under our control. Sector secure. Get ready to hold them.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Keep finding myself reloading, damn thing. Okay. Nah. Not today, sir.
Our troops have lost an objective. Our troops are advancing on Alpha 1.
Any more?
Sector Alpha secure.
Okay. God damn,
Taking
this
full
thing
control.
coming too.
Repel all counterattacks.
Yep.
From my position. Sector Bravo has fallen to our enemy. They've spent half their strength, but they're still dangerous.
Oh, fuck. Dude, he's right there. Ah, shit. Come on. You all got killed? Come on. Oh, where you going? Where you going?
Has fallen.
Oh, fuck.
Spotted an enemy!
It's freaking hurricane.
Red located! 60 meters from me!
Alright. Alright. Look at this freaking massive storm, man. Oh my god. It's like right in the middle of the freaking hurricane, dude. That's awesome. Woo! Can I die? Am I like in the middle of it? Whoa! Woo! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm like, what? That's crazy. Oh, that was fun ass, dude. Oh shit.
Locating their tank! Around 90 meters from my position! On my mark. Alpha 1 under Russian control.
Pierdolę!
Our forces have taken all of Sector Alpha.
Damn it!
Okay.
The battle outcome looks promising.
Dude,
We
that
control
was
the majority
awesome.
of sectors.
God damn.
Setting explosives! Explosives in place!
Okay, that was cool. Not gonna lie.
Located an enemy transport! 90 minutes!
Enemy forces attacking Alpha 1.
Man, these motherfuckers keep dropping like bugs. Okay.
Schlagbeton!
We no longer control Alpha 1.
Damn it!
Alpha 1 has fallen to hostiles.
That's annoying. Come on, let's get it back. Ah, lucky you. Right.
Aircraft marked.
Okay.
We don't control enough sectors. We must fight harder. Sector Bravo is ours.
Ready for action!
We have secured Alpha 1.
Okay. Sector. Hey, we actually not doing too bad. Except there's this annoying guard.
Enemy aircraft! Distance! Spied enemy helo! Enemy helo! Enemy helo on my marker! 50 meters away from your position!
Take this position! Found danger! Around 300 meters!
What's up?
Marking threat! 70 meters away from my position!
I'm not with my squad. Maybe I should head down there.
My far marker! Go!
hostile! 110 meters away!
Sergeant and fire team! Follow us! We got a friendly!
Sighted the fire team!
Have us just where we want them. Hold that territory.
Enemy fire team!
Sector Charlie's fallen to the hostile.
Ah. Okay.
Marking a hostile! Target down! 110 meters! Marking a hostile! Sentry flame!
Anything in the air?
Enemy mark! Northeast!
Dangerous location!
We hold more sectors than the hostiles. Hostile helo located 200 meters.
That's right. Come back here if you dare. Come on.
Aircraft! Some distance!
Any ammo? I need a... Requesting ammunition!
Hostiles airborne, long range.
Okay.
Need rendezvous and pickup.
You good?
Sentry in...
Down to the last resources.
I've locked down an objective.
Our forces just conquered Sector Charlie.
Count sighted! 60 meters from my position!
Yeah. What? Nice. I don't know what just happened, but something happened. Hey, we lost all the sectors. What the fuck?
We should. Never mind.
Sector Bravo has been taken by the
Get to the far
hostiles.
marker. Hostile troop movement. 170 enemy soldier.
Come on, come on. Okay. Man.
Enemy soldier there. No threat.
Oh. Okay. Yeesh.
Sector Delta is under our control. We've conquered more sectors than they have. Keep going.
I got one of them.
Oh.
Sector Bravo has been secured.
Okay.
Russians are retreating. Spectacular work out there.
Not bad. Decent. Okay, and then. Cool. Okay, well, it's 9:52. I'm gonna call it a night. Why not? We got all this stuff. Let's check. Ooh. Wait, that's me? That's cool. What? What? That's me? Oh, I didn't know I had that skin. Central nervous system. What the heck? I didn't know I had that. The bloody hell. Well. Interesting. Anyway, let's see what we unlocked. Still on page 3, dude. Still got a long way to go. I gotta have to grind this out somehow to unlock this. All the bullshit's at the end too. So anyway, I'ma call it a night, and I will see you guys on Monday. So thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoy my videos, please go check out my YouTube channel. I've got some couple of videos out that I think you might find interesting or enjoy, so please go check it out, please. If you do enjoy it, please subscribe, and yeah, thank you for tuning in for my stream. I'll see you on Monday with another new gaming segment and gaming news. So until then, enjoy your weekend. I love you all. Hugs and kisses. Bye bye.
Alright, tribe Hydra. The underdog's logging off. Baby! Thanks for hanging out for laughs, memes, and gaming clout. Even if I tripped, lost or failed, you stuck around and that prevailed. We checked trailers, spilled the tea, mispronounced a game or three. Call of Duty fails, oh that's me, but the chat laughed along, pure victory. Grab your snacks, hydrate up, don't fall asleep. I'll be back soon with news to peep. The underdog may stumble, trip or rage, but you're the legends who fill my stage. Grab your snacks, hydrate up, don't fall asleep. I'll be back soon with news to peep. The underdog may stumble, trip or rage, but you're the legends who fill my stage.
Attention chat, Jaybeazt is officially signing off. He may try to explain the plot of a game he hasn't played, argue with NPCs about story choices, or get stuck in the tutorial forever. And if someone says something wild in chat, he might go,
"Oh mate, don't say that!" Thanks for surviving the chaos, laughing at my fails and pretending my Call of Duty aim is fine. Catch you next time, same underdog energy, less chaos, maybe. But thanks for surviving the chaos, laughing at my fails, and pretending my Call of Duty aim is fine. Catch you next time, same underdog energy, less chaos, maybe.